So this is the weird stuff that happens when you get up to these high ratings. People get cocky. They start to think that they can just beat you with one hand tied behind their back and just bring out the queen, and they're just so damn good at chess that they can beat you. Look at this bizarre opening. I'm developing pieces, he's developing nothing. And the queen comes out. And you know, he's waiting for my black bishop to move so he can go and nab that pawn. Really? I mean, that could be a very convenient way of getting rid of his queen, getting her distracted, to be honest. I might use that. That's the first thought that occurs to me is, well, if I move that bishop, his queen's going to be down there trying to steal a rook. And he's got nothing else developed. This is cocksure, cocky chess. Watch how it develops.
Kingside castle.
And of course, I'm not going to bother. I didn't do this. No. I want to make sure that little tempting pawn is still there.
Kingside castle.
Because I might be below 2,000 and he might be above 2,000. But as if you've watched my channel, you know that my rating was above 2,000 for a long time. The only reason it's below 2,000 at the moment is because I've had a bad run. He doesn't know that, though. He thinks I'm genuinely lower rated than him, and he's about to find out how wrong he can be. So back she comes to here. Why? I don't know. A wasted move, because now this... It develops another piece, but not to a particularly useful square, and I decide it's time to crack it open. Look at the quantum. That's a bad quantum. Takes. What was the point of that? I've still got the initiative, and if he tries to shift that bishop, he will have moved the one pawn you never move in chess. Watch this. Okay, so my queen goes here. He moves the one pawn you never move in chess.
Check.
Because this check is unblockable, right? The only way you can avoid this if you have moved that pawn is by having maybe your knight on h6 or something. But so now his king's lost the right to castle. There's actually a bishop fork potentially between his king and queen there, but we don't worry about that right now. And he comes down and steals the pawn. How original, how original. But while the cat's away, look, she does not have enough backup for this. So I just go here, okay? Because I'm getting ready for some brutal revealed checks on his king. Let him take the rook. Go, grab it. Where can he go now? He can't actually move his queen from that square. I mean, he could come back to the pawn square where it was. But he's just about to be checked. So king gets out the way.
Check.
And I just check him there again, right? Because I've still got this unblockable check there. Has to go back. And now, rook is in place instead. And takes, but, bang. And his queen is out of the game. She can't go anywhere. She can only go to A2 or B2. Neither of those are any good. Well, no, she can't go to A2 because of my bishop. So, instead he moves the king.
Check.
It still incurs the check. It's not quite as devastating. It doesn't set up the windmill I might have set up. Not that there's many pieces on white squares for me to win. I'd have got his knight, that's about it. But now look.
Check.
Oh dear, sack the bish and strip away his last pawn of defence. So look, material-wise, of course I'm behind. He's got a queen, 2 rooks, a knight and a bishop. I've got a queen, 1 rook, a knight and a bishop. I'm 6 points down in material, but look at his king, mate. Look.
Check.
Bang. And the rook's gone. Now I'm not even down on material. I'm not even down on material now. It's bang on even. And he is in a very dark place. Tries to get my bishop out of the game. Good move, actually. But look, I grab that one. That can't be saved. That bishop could not be saved. And now I'm a piece ahead. Queen takes the a2 pawn.
Check.
But now it's going to be check here. And he is in big danger of having his king in line with his queen and losing it that way.
Check. Check.
Or worse still,
Check.
this. It was just a matter of time, and I was watching and waiting for the moment when his king would have to move to a square where my knight was going to grab the queen. And that, my friends, is why you don't get cocky. Just because you think you're good at chess. Because some of us just might have had our rating knocked down, and we just might be good enough to beat you. And what a beautiful and humiliating way to beat your opponent. Hope you've enjoyed that. Got me up to the lovely title of 2003. Back into the 2000s. I knew I'd get there, and I know you did as well. If you like what I do, like and support the channel by subscribing, like the videos, and we'll see you next time on the most relaxing chess channel on YouTube, Chess Voices. Bye for now.